What is up, food lovers, and welcome to another Backyard and Beyond. I'm your host, Chef John, and I'm so happy that all you guys are tuning in to hang out with me today. We're live here at the worldwide headquarters for recteq in beautiful Evans, Georgia. It's probably a balmy, I don't know what, 40 degrees out here and raining. It's so nice. But as always, I got my man Jordan Johnson on the ones and the twos.
Hooty hoo!
That's right. So put all your comments and questions, concerns in the comment section. He will be reading those out as they come in. But it's back to basics week all week long here at recteq. And because I'm the first show of the week, I have the opportunity of kicking it off. And so what I've got planned for you guys is a super simple, awesome recipe. We're going to be doing smoked meatloaf. That's right. Burr, 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 burr. But, so these are some of the ingredients that you're going to need for this amazing dish. What I have here is about 3 pounds of ground beef. So this is 80-20 chuck. I have some ground sausage, ground pork. And I just got the regular sausage that you get in the little tube. We got some butter. I've got some parsley, lemons. I've got 1 egg. I have some celery, some mushrooms, onion, a little bit of panko, and we're going to be using that Ben's heifer dust, some of that Colton's freaking Greek. We got, I love this stuff, that garlic puree. This stuff is super awesome. Some Worcestershire sauce, a little bit of olive oil, and our delicious white wine. Jordan.
Yo.
How are you doing?
I'm doing swell, man.
Are you doing good?
I am. I had a good, nice, relaxing weekend. Ready to be back at work, slay it for the week.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, I'm so happy to be here with you guys. And guys, make sure you're following recteq on all social media because you never know when we're going to go live, and you're not going to want to miss out on this amazing content we got coming to you in 2021. Jordan, you got a question?
Oh, yeah. We got the best question of all to kick things off right today.
Yes.
Chef John.
Yes.
What's your favorite Meatloaf song?
My favorite Meatloaf song?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. You're putting me on the spot. I can't even think of a Meatloaf song right now. What's your favorite Meatloaf song, Jordan?
Yeah. Do anything for love.
Anything for?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that one.
Probably that one.
I didn't know that was a Meatloaf song. I like that one. We'll say that's my favorite. But I won't do that. Whoa, no, I won't do that.
There you
I
go.
would do anything for love. All right. So what we're going to do is I've got the bullseye set at 500 degrees. I put a cast iron skillet on that and let it come up to temperature. And we're going to go ahead and saute some of these veggies for our meatloaf. Now, you guys, you could put whatever vegetables you like in your meatloaf. You don't even have to put vegetables in your meatloaf. But I found that these vegetables work best. So I'm using some mushrooms, right? And I just make sure I cut the mushrooms. They're all about the same size because we want them to cook evenly. That's the key, right? And I have an onion here. And we're going to do the same thing with the onion, trying to keep all the veg the same size so it sautés in the same time frame. That's
As
exactly
you
right.
chop those veggies, John, we got a great comment here from Travis Rice.
All right, hit us with us, Travis.
Travis says, Chef John is my hashtag Man Candy Monday, and my girlfriend gets jealous every time I watch Backyard and Beyond.
Tell her not to be jealous, man. Tell her that you're learning something new, and she's going to be the one that gets to experience all the deliciousness from you watching the show. But thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys for watching. Hey, guys, do me a favor real quick. Let's go ahead and smash that share button in 3, 2, 1. Smash it. That way everyone can enjoy a little bit of Backyard and Beyond and Chef John. All right, so we just diced that onion up, right? We're going to go ahead and give this a slide over here. And I have some celery cut up too. So what we're going to do is we're going to come on over sharp to the cast iron. Right now, this cast iron is ripping and roaring at over 500 degrees. So if you go ahead and were to throw oil in this immediately, it's going to go ahead and burn. So we're going to throw our vegetables in first, right? That's a little chef tip for you. Throw our veggies in first. Beautiful. And now we're going to go ahead and throw in our butter. We're going to throw our butter in. Delicious. And we're going to throw in some olive oil. You can hear that thing is nice and hot. It's going to make short work of these vegetables. So we're just going to give these a stir. That is beautiful. And I'm going to go ahead and hit them with some of that Ben's heifer dust. Often imitated, never duplicated. You can find it at recteq.com. And guys, if you haven't gone to recteq.com and just checked it out, the website, we have a team of people working hard to bring you the very best. All right, so we put about 2 tablespoons of heifer dust in there. We're just going to mix this around.
John, as you get your stir on, they want to know who you got for the game tonight. OSU, Ohio State, or Bama?
Man, you know what? I have to go with Ohio State. My team from Dan Burton in Ohio, they made me believers, you know? So OHIO, let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, so we're going to let those cook for about 15 minutes, 10 minutes. We're really just trying to get those onions soft. And once they've softened up, we'll go ahead and pull that off. All right, so let's go ahead and start mixing up our meat mixture. So like I said, I've got about 3 pounds of ground beef, and I got a pound of sausage. We're going to add these together, all right? I'm going to go ahead and throw on my handy-dandy nitrile gloves. But Jordan, I have some very interesting facts that you came up with.
Oh, do you now? Well, I didn't come up with them.
You know,
I didn't come up with them. I found them.
You did find them.
Yeah.
Our Twitter expert, Jordan Johnson.
You don't come up with facts. They just exist.
So meatloaf is an iconic American dish. Everybody knows that. You know, I've been eating it since I can remember. So delicious. It appeared as early as the 5th century in Rome. And in its current form, it has German, Scandinavian, and Belgian roots, right? It was voted the top seventh, what am I trying to say here, Jordan?
Seventh favorite dish.
7th favorite dish in America.
Yep.
7th favorite dish. That's pretty high. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get some of this Ben's heifer dust. Where did I put heifer dust at? Right here. We're going to go ahead and add about 3 tablespoons. Now remember, that sausage is already seasoned, so it's already going to have some salt and seasoning in there. Right, and we're going to go ahead and start to mix this up. Just really incorporate all that sausage and all of that ground beef. Now, if you guys wanted to use something else, you totally could. You can make this, you could get bison and do this with bison. You could just get ground pork and do this with, add ground pork to this. That would be totally acceptable. You're only limited by your imagination when it comes to these awesome, awesome recipes. Okay, so to this, we're going to add 1 egg. Boom, right? And we're going to give this a mix, making sure that that egg is well incorporated. So good. All right. That looks great. So now we're going to come back and check on our vegetables.
Guys, be sure to give us a like, give us a love, give us a wow face.
That's right. They're looking great. Now, the vegetables are definitely going to cook as the meat cooks up too, so we're really just trying to soften them up. And now this looks perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a sheet pan, and I'm going to dump these vegetables out on the sheet pan. Now, why am I dumping them on the sheet pan and not directly into the bowl? These vegetables are hot, and they will keep cooking, and they'll cook that meat up. So we want to make sure they have a chance to cool down before we add them to our meat mixture. That's right. Jordan,
yo,
we're having a fabulous time.
We sure are.
We really, really are. I want to make sure that all of you guys are following us on all of our content because we're giving stuff away. We are having a great time, and we're going to be traveling places. I want to make sure that you guys know where we're going to be. The only way to do that is go to recteq.com and scroll to the bottom, sign up for the newsletter, put your information in, and we will be sending that newsletter out frequently.
And we also debuted a brand new show today for the next 4 weeks.
That's right.
We're going to be going live on Facebook for Big Game Eats.
We sure enough are.
Celebrating the big game. Brought to you by Kingsford.
That's
it's
right.
a heck of a time.
It is a heck of a time. But while we're letting these vegetables cool down, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the RT700.
Oh, baby.
I really, really love this grill. It is our flagship grill. PID controller, stainless steel build, ceramic igniter, 40-pound hopper, 6-year warranty. $11.99, ships free anywhere inside the United States. This thing is a beast, you guys. It totally is, totally is. And for all you new recteq owners out there, I love it. Thank you so much for hitting me up on my email. And if any of you guys have questions about any cooks that you guys see here, you can email me at chefjohn@recteq.com, or you could go to recteq /lunch break, put your information in, and we will email these straight into your inbox. Jordan, you got a question?
Yes, sir. First, I want to point out, of course, you can do this recipe on every grill.
Every
that we
grill.
have.
Yeah, that's right.
But I do have a question here from Brendan Osborne.
Okay.
Does the meat have to be, the ground beef, does it have to be 80-20 or can it be 90-100?
Okay, so when you're referring to 80-20, you're talking to the fat content. So it's 20% fat, 80% meat. Now, the only reason why you would want to like mess with that mixture, like I've seen it go to 70-30 before, is to really add more fat or less fat to the content mixture. I don't know why you would ever go 100% meat, you know, unless you're using like venison, and even then.
A 90 to 100, that's not even a ratio.
No, that's not even. You know, the most I've ever seen it is 80-20. I've seen 70-30. I've never seen any 60-40, but I'm sure it's out there. But no, that's a great question. All right, so let's go ahead and glove back up. And we're going to go ahead and add these delicious vegetables to our meat mixture.
I misspoke. He said 90-10, not 90-100.
Oh, 90-10.
Yeah,
it's going to be super, super, super lean ground beef. You could, if you want to.
Would that be like bison almost? 90-10?
90-10 is going to be like rabbit almost. It's going to be something super, 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 super lean.
Got it.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and add this in. All that delicious flavor in there. That's right. Now we're just going to mix this up. Now, as you guys see this stuff start to mix up, it's really, really loose. All the moisture from the vegetables have started to really loosen the meat up. So what we're going to do to tighten it all back up, we added that egg. We're going to add a little bit of panko.
A little breadcrumb action.
That's right. And I only use panko. Guys, if you haven't tried it, go ahead and try it. You can find it at your local grocery store. It is an awesome breadcrumb substitute. So we're just going to add a little bit and tighten this up. Now remember, when you're adding this stuff, you can always add more. You can't take it out. So add a little bit at a time. Because I don't know about you guys, but I don't really like my meatloaf bready. Like, I'm trying to get the meat. I don't want any bread. So we're just really trying to get this bread to absorb that liquid and hold that flavor inside. All right. So that's what we're looking for. Once it gets to this stage, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get my handy-dandy grill mat. Love these things. You can find them at recteq.com.
But first...
Is it that time already? You know what that sound means? It's time for that Dirty Girl 420 moment, brought to you by Dirty Girl Cocktail Mixers, all often imitated, never duplicated. Guys, if you have not tried Dirty Girl Cocktail Mixers, one of their wonderful mixers, whether it be the Bloody Mary or their Margarita mix, you are not treating yourself. All right, so let's go ahead and do this, Jordan. I love this moment. If you guys have never watched the show, this is just a chance for us to show that I'm not just a one-trick pony. You know what I'm saying? I make delicious drinks, too.
Nope, he's a two-trick stallion.
That's right. That's right. So this is what you're going to need. You're going to need a small sauce pot, right? So to that small sauce pot, we're going to add about 4 ounces of apple cider. Now, guys, when you go to get your apple cider, just get the good stuff, okay? It's going to pay a little bit more. It's going to be unfiltered, but it's going to taste so much better. Now, to that, we're going to add 4 ounces of rum. Now, shout out to you, Captain Morgan, my second favorite rum out there. But my favorite rum has to be Second City Distillery's rum. Guys, if you're in the CSRA and you have not checked out Second City Distillery, I don't know what you're doing with your life. They are a fun group of delightful people, handsome people, making a wide range of delicious spirits. Go check them out. Follow them on all social media. All right, so we're going to put 4 ounces. Now to that, we're going to add 2 ounces of cranberry juice. I'm going to take half of an orange. We're going to slice this bad boy.
Yeah, your 2-ounce pour of cranberry juice was way more accurate than your 4-ounce pour of rum.
It's funny how that works, Jordan.
Yeah.
It's really funny how that works. All right, to this, we're going to add clove, right? This is what clove looks like, whole clove, if you've never seen it. It's these little studded things. You know, it's that stuff that your grandma used to put in the ham that made it look like Pinhead from that horror movie, Hellraiser. Yeah, that's what that is. All right, we're going to add a little bit of nutmeg, just a dash. Nutmeg, a little bit of nutmeg goes a long way. Then we're going to go ahead and add some allspice, some delicious allspice. A little bit goes a long way on that allspice too, just a dash of allspice.
That stuff's like snake's venom.
Like snake's venom,
A dab will do you.
A dab will do you. And then last but not least, we're going to add some cinnamon. Now, you could use cinnamon sticks is what I prefer, but our local grocery store was out of cinnamon sticks. So we're just going to add a dash of cinnamon. Now, we're going to take this and we're going to stick it on the RT 590. I have it set at 200 degrees. We're going to let this come to a simmer. Let it simmer for about 15 minutes until it gets nice and warm all the way through. You don't want to let it come to a boil and evaporate all that delicious rum you have in there. But just come to a simmer and let it get hot. I've already got one done because y'all know me. I'm not going to make y'all wait. Ooh, guys, this smells amazing. So amazing. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our glass, and I'm going to try not to spill. We're going to go ahead and fill up our cup.
That is a perfect cocktail for a day like today, John.
It really is, Jordan. Perfect pour. All right, now I know you guys are like, well, Chef John, you have not used any Dirty Girl products. I know I haven't. This is the best part of the whole drink right here. All right, so what I have here is a CO2 charged gun. You can find them on Amazon. They're great for all different sorts of things, making foams and stuff like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it, we're going to add some heavy cream, about 2 ounces of heavy cream, right, to about 2 ounces of that delicious Dirty Girl margarita mix, often imitated, never duplicated. This stuff is great, guys. No high fructose corn syrup, vegan, vegetarian friendly, and gluten-free for all my gluten people. You can find it wherever cocktail mixers are sold. And if you can't find it, just ask for it because they're trying to deny all the stuff. And guys, make sure you're following Dirty Girl on all social media, dgcocktailmixers.com. All right, so we added equal parts Dirty Girl margarita mix and heavy cream. So we're going to go ahead and screw the top on. Make sure it's on there nice and tight. Now, this is that little CO2 charge. You remember when you were a kid and you had that pellet gun? Jordan, you remember.
Yeah.
That's what this is right
here.
here.
Yeah.
So we're going to take one of these. We're going to screw it in the top. We're going to get that charge in there. Give it a shake.
I don't know which is the more nefarious of purposes, shooting your little brother with pellet guns or creating this delicious alcoholic beverage.
I'm telling you, this delicious alcoholic beverage is the gift that keeps on giving, Jordan.
It can be dangerous.
I'm telling you right now, look at how delicious that looks. And we're going to finish it off with some of that Ray's warm apple pie. It is going to put the cap on this drink. That is what I'm talking about, Jordan. This is it. Cheers to you, America, right here. Oh, man, it's so good. You get a punch from the rum, and then it tastes like fall in your mouth. You have the apple cider. You get the cinnamon, the nutmeg, that clove, all blended together. The cream with that citrus on top actually cools the drink down a little bit and gives it a nice, sweet finish. Man, this is delicious, delicious, delicious. Make it your next drink for winter, guys, for sure. All right, now, back to the meatloaf. All right, so what we have here is that meatloaf mixture, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start forming up our meatloaf. Go ahead and throw these gloves on. Jordan, you got any good questions out there?
Man, they're just pumped about that drink. Rachel Banks upstairs, media team videographer, she's saying right now, bring me one.
Bring you one?
Yeah.
Rachel, come on down. Take a sip. I'm going to buy you a drink. Ooh, wee, you. I'm going to take you home with me. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is I have this is a cooling rack. You can find these on Amazon too. It's just a baking cooling rack. I'm going to go ahead and put this underneath my grill mat to give it a little bit of support. And then we're going to make some awesome meatloaves. Now, you could just make one big loaf, put it on here, and put it in the grill, right? But that's like the easy way out. I like to do individual meatloaves for everybody. That way everyone feels special, you know? Right? Isn't that how your mom did it for you back in the day, Jordan? Did she make you like an individual meatloaf?
I was never a meatloaf guy, John,
No,
so.
fancy that. Jordan doesn't eat meatloaf. Lord have mercy.
Hey, but we do have a pretty cool substitute here. Danny Taylor,
Okay.
recteq fan,
Yes.
says he likes putting Cheez-Its in his meatloaf instead of crackers or
Oh,
breadcrumbs.
that's a great idea, Danny. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Danny, it was so good seeing you and your dad the other day.
Yeah, thank you for the
Yeah,
shirts.
Thank you for the shirts, and thank you for making the trip down here. We loved it. Hey, there's Rachel.
Rachel!
Hey, Rachel. Rachel, grab a straw and come on over here and get a drink. There's a straw at the bar, at the Dirty Girl bar. All right, so we're just making loaves. All right, so how you make these loaves, guys? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm just taking a whole palm full of this ground beef mixture, right? Like just a whole palm full of it. Really, all we're trying to do is get all the air out of it. So I'm just lightly squeezing it and forming it into a ball as I squeeze it, okay? So then I'm left with this mixture right here. See how it's kind of more formed up? All right, so now that all the air's out, I just start to make a football-like shape out of it. That's what I'm trying to do. and then it goes straight on the mat. Boom. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, if you're not really, you don't have those good hand-eye coordinations, you can get yourself a little bread mold, right? And then go ahead and just fill this thing up.
Well, not everybody has those bear paws like you.
And then just like pack it down. You don't need bear paws, Jordan. Pack it down. We're going to get all the air out, right? And then we're just going to flip it over. Come on. And it's going to come right out like that. And then you got one. Perfect. Boom. Little meatloaf. Okay? But you know me. I guess I have those bear paws, and that's how I like to do it. Rachel, did you get a straw? Well, bring your tookus on over here and grab a drink. Tell me what you think about this. This is Rachel Banks, everybody. Give her some love. She's the one of the three making all these awesome videos, all the content you see. She's partially responsible for that. Yeah, it's kind of warm. What do you think? Tell the people.
I like that.
She likes it.
I love Captain.
Okay.
Can I steal this?
You can have it, Rachel. You can have it. All right. So we've got our loaves formed up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and slide these on the RT700. I have it set at 350 degrees, and I'm burning those Kingsford Classic pellets. It is that perfect blend of hickory, oak, and cherry. It is going to be make these meatloafs delicious. All
This
right?
is such a brilliant way to serve as well, John. Everybody
is.
gets their own
That's right.
serving size of meatloaf.
Yeah, and it's special that way, you know? Like everybody loves meatloaf, but that was the only thing that I didn't like about meatloaf as a kid, was getting that slice of meatloaf.
Then you had to share the rest of the
you're
loaf.
like, man, I don't want a slice of meatloaf. How cool would this be if it was like my own little personal meatloaf? And you saw how easy that was. Super, super, super easy. Well, Jordan,
Yes, sir.
last week though, right?
Mm-hmm.
We did a giveaway.
We sure did.
And they had a chance to win. What was it? They had a chance to win a rub and sauce bundle and a hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
All they needed to do was, what I said, like hashtag, and they go in the comment section, hashtag something. And they entered
recteq
to win and
lifestyle,
share.
like and share.
That's all you guys had to do. And you know what? We have a winner to announce. Jordan, you ready for me to announce a winner? Should we like tease them a little bit?
Yeah, I'm ready, baby.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Are the people ready?
They're so ready.
Okay. All right. So the winner of a rub and sauce bundle and an exclusive recteq hoodie, which is going to keep you nice and warm through the winter, is Drew DeBerg. Congratulations. Drew. Congratulations, Drew. All we're going to need you to do is hit us up on our Facebook DM. Send us a message. We'll verify that it is you, and we'll get your size for the hoodie, and we will send that prize package out to you ASAP, my friend. Congratulations. All right. But in keeping with that, you know, we got to do a giveaway because we already gave a giveaway. I got to keep you guys going. So what are we going to give away today, Jordan? What do you want to give away?
How about a license plate of their choice? We have two. And a beanie.
Right. So the license plate come in pink or black.
That's right.
And an exclusive recteq beanie. Now, I love those license plates, Jordan. They are awesome. And what better way to show your recteq love than putting that on the front of your vehicle?
Yeah, baby. Let everybody know.
Let everybody know. And you never know, you may make a couple friends just having the license plate on the front.
Oh, yeah.
Because recteq's everywhere, baby.
Worldwide.
Worldwide. That's right. All right. So to enter to win one of these exclusive license plates and a hoodie, and a beanie, all you need to do is go in the comment section, hashtag recteq lifestyle, and share this video. That's it. And we'll be announcing that winner on next Backyard and Beyond next Monday, 4 o'clock. Be here or be square.
I'll be here.
Okay. Well, so those meatloafs are going to take about 45 minutes to cook. We want to bring them to an internal temperature of no less than 165 degrees to make sure they're cooked all the way through.
So that's 350 degrees until an internal of 165?
That's right. It's going to take about 45 minutes to get them there. That's totally right.
Okay.
All right. But you can't have meatloaf by itself, right? You got to have some kind of side for it. So what I did was I went ahead and roasted off some baby potatoes. I put a little bit of olive oil on them and some Ben's heifer dust. Now I'm hoping that this cast iron skillet is back up to temp, and it looks like it's ripping and roaring. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these potatoes. Now, it's 375 on any of the grills, and it took about 15 to 20 minutes to get them cooked all the way through. So we're going to go ahead and throw these on this cast iron skillet. Perfect. Now to these, I'm going to go ahead and hit this with a little bit of butter. Yup.
Mo butter, mo better.
Mo butter, mo better, Jordan. Then we're going to hit it with a little bit of that Colton's freaking Greek. delish. Yes. We're going to stir this around, get that butter in there good and start melting. Oh, yeah.
John Gilbert wants to know, what kind of sides do you like with your meatloaf?
I like something green, like a broccolini would be really good, or
Okay.
asparagus, and then a little bit of starch is what I'm looking for. So we're going to go ahead and juice 1 lemon. We're going to throw the whole thing in there. That looks delicious.
Are you a ketchup or a barbecue sauce guy?
Barbecue sauce, always, Jordan. We're going to add some garlic paste to this. Now, this stuff is awesome. You can find it at your local grocery store. And all it is garlic that's been already ground up for you. So we're going to put about a tablespoon of garlic paste in there. And we're just going to let this stir. Oh, yes. This looks so good. I wish you guys could smell the smells coming off this thing. All right, a little bit of olive oil. Right? A little bit of white wine.
Sorry, Ray.
Ray doesn't mind. It's going for a good cause.
Yeah. He'll get some.
Yeah, he'll get some for sure. And then we're going to throw some parsley just right over the top. And that's it. We're going to let that go for about 4 or 5 minutes just to heat those potatoes all the way through. And then that dish is done. Woo! Guys, make sure you're following us. We have awesome content coming to you the rest of the week. Tomorrow is Tuesday at 12 o'clock. We have lunch break coming to you, and that's going to be live on recteq's Facebook page. Jody or Chef Greg is going to be cooking something amazingly delicious for you. And then on 4 o'clock, we have Tuesday Tweets.
Woo-hoo.
That's right. You don't want to miss out. That is one of our newest shows on recteq, and it's just real quick bites of food that we find delicious. That's me and Jordan Johnson. Tune in. That's going to be on recteq's Twitter page at 4 o'clock. And then on Wednesday, we're starting the day off at 12 o'clock on recteq's Facebook page with the ladies of BBQ. That is right. They're going to be doing something awesome. Make sure you're following them because you do not want to miss out. They do such a great job, Jordan, right?
They do.
I'm telling you
Fantastic
right
job.
now, they really do. And then at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, we are doing After Hours. That's going to be on recteq's Facebook page. That's me, Chef Greg, and Jody. Everyone's starting to leave the building. We've tossed back a few beers. You definitely want to tune in. We're having a great time. And then Thursday, one of our busiest days, we're kicking it off live on recteq's YouTube page at 12 o'clock for lunch break. Either Chef Greg or Jody bring you something fabulous straight up on YouTube. You definitely want to tune into that. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube and Kingsford's YouTube channel. And then we're at 4 o'clock, we do Product Spotlight, and it's just a chance for us to highlight products that you guys have asked to see more about. That's going to be on recteq's Facebook page at 4. And then at 11 p.m. on recteq's Instagram page, it's your boy, Chef John, Late Night Munchies. You know what it is. You know what it's all about. Something sweet treats.
Something
late
sweet.
night on the grill.
Ooh.
Hanging out with your friend. That's
On
what I'm
the
talking
grill
about. That's
with
on
your
11
friends.
o'clock, recteq's Instagram page. And then Friday, closing out the week with probably our most popular show, Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
We've never missed one yet.
The granddaddy of them all.
I'm telling you, Fun Day Friday, 12 o'clock on recteq Grill's Facebook page. You're not going to want to miss it. We're spinning that wheel of recteq. We are giving away prizes, and we are going to be closing out the week of Back to Basics. Yeah, Jordan, you got a question?
Well, I want to address something that Jeff Holdaway says. He said, if he won something through Dirty Girl, do I reach out to recteq customer service? And Jeff, what we want you to do is we want you to reach out to the girls at Dirty
That's right.
Girl on their Facebook page.
Yeah, I totally do. We don't want them to miss out on hanging out and talking
Yeah,
to
and
you
if you
guys.
won, I want to make sure you get your prize.
Yeah, for sure, Jeff. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's go ahead and check these potatoes. Oh, they look fabulous, Sherpa. I'm going to bring them over to you, Sherpa. Here they come. Because these bad boys are pretty much ready to go. All right, now that meatloaf, we'll go ahead and let's check that meatloaf out real quick. Again, I'm cooking it on burning the Kingsford Classic pellets, and I'm cooking, the temperature's at 350 degrees. It's going to take about 45 minutes, but you can already see them starting to get a little bit of brown on there. This recteq RT700 is no joke. It is going to get them cooked to perfection. But you know I'm not going to make you guys wait. So
No, he's not.
I already have some done.
Hoo, hoo, hoo.
Let me go ahead and get this sheet pan out, Jordan. Let's see what we got over here. Woo, that's hot. Oh, man, but look how delicious this came out. Sherpa, get on in there.
Now, did you glaze those with anything?
I did, Jordan.
Are super shiny.
I did. Now I have some of our recteq barbecue sauce. Now, a little chef's tip. I went ahead and put the barbecue sauce in a stainless steel bowl and set it on top of my hopper during the cook. And just really brought it up to temperature, got it nice and warm. And then as they cooked, I just went ahead and glazed these things. So, so good.
It's like oiling up a beautiful model
right.
on a summer's day.
Now, another chef tip. Guys, you're going to want to make sure you're going to wait to glaze these things until the end, right? Now, why, Chef John? Why do you want to do that? You want to make sure that they are fully cooked. That way you're not cross-contaminating all of your lovely meatloafs with raw meatloaf juice, right? So wait till they're about 155 degrees, and then you can go ahead, internal temperature, and then you can go ahead and start glazing these bad boys. But Jordan, how good does that look?
It looks great. And again, just to hit on that internal temp, you want to pull them at 165.
Pull them at 165. That's right, buddy. Start glazing at 155. Man, mama say, mama saw, mama kusan, that looks delicious. All right, so this is how I would do this. If I was going to plate this up for somebody, so we take it, we put it on a plate. We get some of these delicious potatoes right here next to it.
Now, when you serve this to someone, is it standard to say, how about those potatoes?
Yes, that is standard, Jordan.
Okay.
That is exactly what you say. How about those potatoes? All right, I know y'all are waiting for me to dig in. Let's go ahead and give this thing a slice open. Let me show you all the deliciousness. Oh, man, you can see that little bit of smoke ring around the edge of it.
Oh, yeah.
That thing looks great. All right, we're going to give it a slice. A little blow. America
What are we saying, John?
is absolutely delicious. It's seasoned to perfection. The Ben's heifer dust. You have a little bit of that umami flavor from the mushrooms. The veg in there is really a supporting character to that ground beef and sausage. It is nice and juicy. Man, this is a win, win, win. Let me go ahead and get some with this potato real quick, because I don't want y'all to miss out. Oh, man. So good, Jordan. I really knocked this one out of the park, guys. We are back to basics this week. I am Chef John. If you ever need me, have any questions for me, want me to weigh in on any of your decisions in life, all you need to do is reach out to me at chefjohn@recteq.com. Please make sure you're following me on all social media. I am Chef John Pennell on everything. Just type Chef John Pennell in the search. When this big brown face pops up, just hit follow. You won't be disappointed. I'm bringing you amazing, amazing content. I am so excited about 2021. We are going to have a blast this year. Jordan, have I forgotten anything?
I think you pretty much covered it, my man.
Ooh, that's some good meatloaf. Guys, make this meatloaf for your next meal so easy. But thank you so much for tuning in. Ooh, meatloaf went down the wrong tube, Jordan. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and tuning in. I'm Chef John. And remember, take care of one another in this new year. Listen to one another. And never forget, quality of food is quality of life. We'll see you at the recteq.
Woo! Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you tuning in. Jeff Holdaway, you the man. James Osborne checking in. Andrew Cornell, what up, buddy? How you doing? Larry Kasner, what's up? Linda Moore, great show today. Thank you, Linda. We'll see you tomorrow, folks. Have a